Let's see, drop the taxes, drop socialism. Okay, let's see, you're here with your 2-year-old and you're already in debt. Why are you here today, sir?
Because I hear a president say that he believed in what Lincoln stood for. Lincoln's primary thing was he believed that people had the right to liberty and they had the right...
Sir, what does this have to do with taxes? What does this have to do with your taxes? Do you realize that you're eligible for a $400
credit? Finish my point. Lincoln believed that people had the right to share in the fruits of their own labor and that government should not take it. And we have clearly gotten to that point.
Wait. Did you know that the state of Lincoln gets $50 billion out of these stimulus? That's $50 billion for this state, sir.
Ma'am, can you stop this, sir? Hold on.
Okay, well, Kira, we'll move on over here. I think you get the general tenor of this. It's anti-government, anti-CNN, since this is highly promoted by the right-wing conservative network, Fox. And since I can't really hear much more, and I think this is not really family viewing, toss it back to you, Kira.
All right, and I know Susan Rosen's having a hard time hearing me, but wow, that is the prime example of what we're following across the country there. Susan.
Because it doesn't respect us. Hey, and that 50 million comes with a fucking price tag, lady.
That's all. Not representative of most of the people out here. There aren't that many circuits that have Hitler and Obama. There's not that many.
Obama is the Antichrist.
You know what?
Obama is
you know
the
what?
devil.
You are not talking to regular mainstream people. You picked people to talk to.
That's right. That's right.
I don't have a sign. You're not talking to. You didn't talk to him. He doesn't have a sign.
Why don't you tell me why you're here?
We're here because we are sick and tired of the government taking our money and spending it in ways that we have no say in. We have no say whatsoever. The government is being run by the Federal Reserve Bank, and they are getting all of our money. Our kids' money, our grandkids' money. It's not fair.
What if someone said to you, well, your elected officials voted for this stimulus package?
They all need to be thrown out. They're all Congress. It's not just, this is not just Democrats. It's not Republicans. It's all of them. All of them. It's Congress. Bush voted for all this. Obama voted for all of it.
It doesn't really matter to you whether it's Republican or Democrat.
Absolutely not. And most people who are here do not believe that it's just the Republicans or just the Democrats.
And what group are you with that brought you out here?
Hey, you want to hear
I'm
the
a
truth?
suburban, self-employed woman. I don't have a group.
No, I mean, how did you find out about it then?
Oh, it's all over the news. It's all, everyone. We all do.
Like online.
Oh yeah, it's all over online. What do you think the internet is for? Are you trying to play stupid?
You know, you really don't need to be so antagonistic.
Well, but we have watched what you've been doing here, and it's not fair.
Talking to people who are holding signs. I'm the majority of the people here have signs.
Did you look at his sign?
I looked at every sign that was in our field of view.
Okay. This is not about Republicans and Democrats. This is about the government stealing our money.
I didn't say it was about Republicans or Democrats.
Well,
so, you guys, there's some people coming here. We're not here with Some people are asking, what does this mean?
It means
you're trying to tell them that you're bad people.
Which I don't think is enough for this many people. But we ask you guys to do the best you can trying to find them. They're around the outside of Fountain Square.
Did somebody say barrel? Here we go. Roll out the front. I think
instead of going to Dad with their handout, they said, hey Dad, what can we do to make a little extra money? And they knew they were going to the Glenn Beck We Surround You party on Friday. Who was there with me? And they knew they were coming down here, so they had the idea to put together T-shirts and capitalize on that. And that is the capital in capitalism. They didn't need government.
Here you go, YouTube. We have one protester here at the rally. She has a private cop and a news media following her around. This is the only thing you're going to see on TV. News media is following the one protester with her own cop and her own news crew. Go ahead. I think she might have picked the wrong crowd. Cross the street. 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 She picked the wrong protest. There's her private cop. The media guy decided he had enough. He's the only smart one. Here comes a lone protester again. No, a con man. That's a lone protester. Title this video, Dumbass Bitch. Cincinnati's fight. I wonder when the riot cops show up. I wonder when the riot cops are going to show up. Nope, nobody's here. Nobody's here. This is only fun. Private cops still. We're gonna not show his face. Because of George Bush, I ain't speaking Islamic.
Styled tea parties were aimed squarely at President Obama and the Democratic leaders in Congress, and aimed at garnering media attention as well.
Cheered on by Fox News and talk radio, the hundreds of tea parties today were designed to protest the bailouts, the stimulus plan, and President Obama's budget.
But from the White House perspective, not all of it was as homegrown as it may seem.
A lot of the sentiment is about organizing anti-Obama rallies.
A fistful of rightward-leaning websites and commentators.
Everything is big in Texas.
Embraced the cause.
Right-wingers are going nuts on tax day. They're holding these tea parties across the country.
I think you get the general tenor of this. It's anti-government, anti-CNN, since this is highly promoted by the right-wing
also saw was this sort of fringe group, the secessionists, the militia types. These tea parties were filled and fueled with one network, which has got, of course, a stable of talk show hosts that just throw around the word revolution all the time.
A few hundred hardy souls came out with their mildly racist signs.
Unbelievable.